guys. So I've been reading this book called Balzac's Omelette. It kind of goes through, like, I'm still pretty early in it, but it talks about his relationship with food, how it shows up in his writing, and the part that I'm at now is getting to, like, stuff he would actually eat and, like, weird quirks and oddities that he had in, just, like, his taste. So I've tried, like, different iterations of, like, imitating diets of like, artists, but I kind of love, like, doing a deep dive on Balzac while, I'm, like, reading this book. I don't want to eat exactly like him because I like what I like, and I want to be, like, wary of it's, like, this weird YouTube rabbit hole you can, like, fall into where everything is, like, a new routine, and that's, like, some people's channels is just, like, doing new routines. Like, I don't want to do that. I have routines that I like and I want to keep them, but there are some things in here where I'm like, oh, like, I should try this. Like, he's, like, really particular about coffee, and so am I, and he makes his own blend, and I kind of want to try that out. But I also think for me, like, I wrote about this on the blog, like, I want to write about food a little bit more, because for Love or Go Fall, like, my relationship with food and my own body is, like, a huge theme, and my writing is a big part of where I'm at in the novel now. And it's difficult, and I think it's a hurdle that I have to jump over to be love. So, yeah, prepare for a little more food content. I will also say, even though this is, like, a fun imitation thing to do, if you want to really, like, lean into the spirit of Love or Girl Fall, for recipes, you should rely on, like, your neighbors, your friends, your coworkers, your family. Like, I text my mom for recipes she made all the time, and I will, like, bake and bring it to all the people that I love, that I, like, live around, because sharing food is, like, a way of sharing love, and I'm better at sharing it than I'm receiving it because I have, like, weird quirks still. But I also think like, sourcing recipes from people who can, like, talk to you about it and are really, like, there for you instead of just, like, a random post is so beautiful. Like, a friend of mine who bartends at a restaurant I love was telling me, like, this is how he makes Brussels sprouts. You know, he, like, wrote it down for me, so this is how I'm gonna try to make them. Or I went to go see another friend of mine who also does my hair, and he literally sent me home with a loaf of bread from where? I don't know, but it's fresh and it's massive, and he gave me instructions too. He was like, cut it really thin and freeze it. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And yeah, I think there's just, like, so much information in the real world that you can have, like, a memory attached to. You can have, like, a real experience. And one last, like, tangential thing, and then I promise I'll stop. I guess this was an intro because I didn't even really talk about Balzac in this. My ex used to tell me that I would, like, look at a menu and fixate on ingredients, like, oh, I like this, instead of, like, a whole dish, which is true. I do that. And I love, like, brine, I love olives, I love, like, pickled things, and I recently bought Moroccan, preserved lemons, and I was at this Italian restaurant called Pasetta, and there was a salad with that, ingredient, and I, like, didn't know how to use it, so instead of, like, Googling, like, I had AI, like, how to use this, but then to see it on the menu and to be like, I want this dish because I want to see how they do this, like, it's just, there are ways of imitating things that you can have, like, a corporeal experience of, and a lot of the time it's so much more fulfilling than, like, you know, if I were to say, like, I made this, and then, like, you made it, like, I would be a reference point for that, which is, like, nice, and, you know, don't get me wrong, but you could also, like, go down the street and have, like, a sweet old lady that you live near be a reference point for that, and she could have a beautiful memory attached to it that she could share with you, you know? So that's the spirit of, like, Love or Girl Fall. I guess I'll be talking about food for some of Love or Girl Fall, and yeah, I'm excited.